What's up, beautiful people? I am your host, the Body Positive Goddess, and welcome to another episode of the Goddess Spotlight series. Can we speak English today, y'all? Where we celebrate divine women who are walking in their truth, healing and glowing from the inside out. You gotta love it. You already know what I'm about to say, y'all. Where goddesses gather, magic happens, right? This space is all about honoring the divine feminine, sharing our journeys, and showing the world that, or what it looks like to be a goddess, a woman who is in her power. She's rising in her power, right? So let's go ahead and grab your tea, your candles, even your wine, or even if you got a roll one, girl. Either way, you still get comfortable, okay? Because we are here. We are sitting down with another goddess and a mother, a healer, a reader, and a channeler. May I go on? And the ultimate goddess of travel, okay? And she embodies grace, power, and purpose. Let's welcome her with open hearts and divine energy as we tap into her story and her magic. Let's welcome Miss Goddess Melissa Oaks. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey,
Did you
thank you
like
for
the intro,
having me.
sis?
Thank you.
Yes. No worries. No worries. How are you doing today?
I'm good. It's beautiful here in Louisiana, New
Y-
Orleans,
Yes. Yes. How long you been
bright and
there?
sunshiny.
It's beautiful. Yes.
About a week. Yeah, I got 2 more days, so I'm
Oh,
getting sad about that, but
I know. I don't blame you, but you can always come back. You can always come
oh
back.
yeah, I will. I mean, this feels like home already.
And can you see in the future that you may feel like you might want to, grow some roots in
Well,
Louisiana?
yeah, I mean, the multiple properties thing, so that's why I'm kind of traveling around to see where I could lay down my
Absolutely.
roots and where the energy
Absolutely.
is good. And I mean, definitely has good energy here. So,
Absolutely, it is. That's one of the reasons why I love Louisiana, especially New Orleans,
yes,
girl. Yes,
yes,
I love it. So, are you ready to start, Miss Lady?
sure.
Okay, all right. So, let's just start from the beginning, Goddess. What first awakened your path as a healer and a reader? Was there a specific moment or experience that opened that door for you?
Yeah. So, funnily enough, it was a bad experience with an ex.
Mm.
So he wouldn't stop calling me, and I had to turn off my phone. And I was like, well, what better time to pull out my tarot cards that I just bought? So that was kind of my path to reading tarot. For myself, it just started and then, started into friends and clients. But
Yeah.
I've been a healer my whole life as like a massage therapist, for 13
Mhm.
years. And I was told that I was channeling messages for my clients without knowing. So
Right.
now really knowing what I'm doing and getting more in tune with the angels it really helped me.
Absolutely, absolutely, and being so hands-on with your clients, that's intimate, and people just don't know, like, it's very spiritual because 'cause
Oh
you're
yeah,
taking on their energy too that
for
they're
sure.
holding on to. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. So, channeling energy is such a powerful gift. It
Thank
really
you.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And
you're
we can
welcome.
all do it too. It's not just like the special people that are handpicked.
Yes, that's
You know,
true.
you you have to rise in your frequency and your vibration and make the best decisions, and God's gonna trust you with more and more responsibility, and that's just where I am, because I 'cause I've done
So
the
true.
work, and I'm trying to teach others how to do the work, basically, so
Absolutely, absolutely, sis. Absolutely, because healing is the
it all
thing.
starts
Healing
with
is the key.
you, it all starts with
Yes.
pride, and then we can help others and show others a path, but, ultimately, we can't help I mean, we can't heal others. It's all
No, that's
internally,
their
so
responsibility. Yep, exactly. Ashe, sis. I hear you for real. So when did you realize you had the ability? And like you said, everybody has that gift, but when did you realize, like, hey, this is coming online for me? And how did you learn to trust your connection with spirit?
Well, at first, when you go through your spiritual awakening, you feel crazy. You're
Mhm.
like, there's so many different dimensions and ways to look at
Yep.
the world, and you just been taught this one specific way, right? So it's
Yep.
like opening up your mind and being able to listen, follow your intuition. the synchronicities for me were amazing. Like I started seeing angel numbers and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
those told me I was on the right path. And then when I would ask for a sign, obviously it would be shown to you. You just have to start to believe,
Yeah,
start to believe and they'll show you more and more and
that's true.
more. And then,
That's true.
you know,
That's no, that's true. Yes, yes.
uh,
So
and
true.
the people you come across on your path too, they're always reflections of, what you need to learn or what you need to teach. So
Mhm. And where you
yeah.
are. Yep, that is
Yeah.
so true. So true. So let's talk about your motherhood. Let's dig into that. Motherhood can be its own form of initiation, right?
Yeah,
How
I
has
mean,
yeah, yes,
we create life, so that's a big deal.
absolutely, absolutely. How has being a mother shaped or deepened your spiritual gifts in the way that you show up as a healer?
Well, having all boys too
Mm,
is a challenge. I
mm,
grew up with a sister, so I never really was on that boy realm. But yeah, I had four boys,
mhm.
and to teach them, to learn to feel their feelings, learn how to cry. It's okay to talk about things that are bothering us, because I feel like it's getting better, but, the toxic masculine, like, we
Yep,
can't cry, stuff like that, that has to all go away,
yep,
like,
yep.
we're all people with feelings, and this is a human experience, and everything that we feel is okay, so teaching them that, you know, really helps, I'd say.
That's the
And
really
of
deep.
course, these generational curses that we come across because, my mom was a teenage mom, my sister was a teenage mom, I was a teenage mom. So I think having those four boys, hopefully they're not going to be teenage dads,
Yeah, yeah.
So actually start to live a life before you worry about bringing children into this world because we need to know who we are first and foremost.
Facts. So true. Say, ooh, you better preach, girl. You better. Yes, I love that. You are speaking facts, girl, for real.
I try.
So, yeah, you are. You're speaking from the heart, right? So,
Yeah.
like, you're known as the goddess of travel. What is your nickname for that? Because I know you had said something else about your goddess of travel name was something else. I can't remember the
Um,
name you came up with. It was so cute. It was cuter than the goddess
Oh,
of travel.
what did I say? The spiritual traveling baddie or something like
Yes, I
that?
like that. Yeah, are you still using that?
I
You
still
should.
haven't set up my YouTube, but I need to and put
Yes,
some
ma'am. You need to
content
go ahead
on
and set
there.
that up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. It'd be fun for people to follow me and see
Yeah.
everything that I come in contact with because it's something else.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm telling you, your channel will grow very, very quickly. I know you will do very well
Yes.
on YouTube.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yep. I just go where I'm called, so it's very
Yeah.
interesting.
I love it. I love that. And so again, like you're known as the goddess of travel, and I love that for you.
Thank
How
you.
has explore you're welcome. How has exploring new places physically or spiritually influenced your healing journey and the women that you guide or come in contact with?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're all students and teachers. So I feel like I go to these locations and I meet these people either to teach something or, learn something. And it's been amazing. I've met more than one person or people that have needed me in that
Yeah.
instance, or I need them along my path. And it's just amazing what the universe does for you. It just like rearranges things and people and puts you together. It's been an amazing ride, and of course, I've enjoyed the journey and been a little selfish because my whole life I haven't, lived for myself at all. So I'm finally taking that step and adding a lot of fun along the path. But yeah, like healing and traveling and grid working too is like I feel like maybe people haven't really heard of that term, but bringing light codes into certain places that need my light, because a
Yeah.
lot of I find here, even in New Orleans, I think especially in New Orleans, people are really jaded
Mhm.
and
Mm.
they don't believe in good people anymore because they've had certain experiences
Mhm.
um, to make them not believe in good people. So I'm just like here spreading light and love and hoping people
Yeah.
catch on. And I feel like you light other people's flames, and then
Mhm.
they go on and light other people. So it's just like a cascade effect of light and love and trying to spread.
Yeah,
positivity.
and absolutely, and you just surrendering to your calling, like,
Yeah.
that's the thing too, when you start to surrender to your calling, that's when doors open up for you, because you are
Yeah,
definitely in
well,
alignment. Yeah.
yeah, God
Mhm.
through moves through us all,
Mhm.
but, a lot of people I feel like are too scared to take that step, you
And
know?
you know what, sis? And I think because I know for me, like it's so hard for me to surrender, and I'm learning how to
Yeah,
do that. And I
a
think
big
it's
deal.
because it's the unknown. It's like, what am I
Yes,
surrendering to?
yes,
Because I like to
yeah,
control, 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 but
mhm.
you just gotta loosen your grip.
Yep,
Just
and
gotta
it's all
loosen your
about
grip.
going back to tarot. It's like that fool's journey, right? So the
Mhm.
fool is the
Yeah.
first card, and, like, you take that step without knowing where you're going, and it's like,
Mhm.
he's not gonna let you down, you know?
Facts.
If you follow your intuition and you know this is right for you,
Yeah,
it's never gonna go wrong.
that's
And
right.
I've
That's
learned to trust and have faith, and it's the most difficult thing, really. Like you said, you
yeah.
want that control, you wanna be able to feel safe, but sometimes, like,
Mhm.
feeling safe is not in the cards at this moment,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
yes,
It's okay
especially
not to
when
be
you're not used to
okay.
exactly, exactly, especially when you're not used to being when you're always in survivor mode. You always have to feel like you have
Yes.
to protect yourself, and you've been through so much. She's like, "Okay, who am I
Yeah.
trusting?"
Right.
So mhm,
Yeah.
that's real. That's
Gotta
real.
ride that wave.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, healing and body positivity for those that don't know, healing and body positivity they go hand in hand, okay? How do you connect body love and self-acceptance with your spiritual work? And what does it mean to feel at home in your body while doing this kind of divine work?
Yeah, I mean, body love starts with the food that you put in it,
Mm,
the words that you feed it,
mhm,
how you rewire your brain. And as you know, I posted in the group that I lost 130 pounds,
mhm.
and that's by movement, it's by meditating, it's by eating the good foods.
Yeah.
Uh, our body is our temple, right? So
Yes.
it really does reflect the things that you put inside of it reflects on the outside. That's why everybody's starting to say, hey, your aura is beautiful. And it's like, well, I worked really hard for this aura,
Facts. No, facts.
you
Yeah,
know. So body positivity, but no matter what you weigh, like, you should always feel good in your skin. And
that's
if you
right.
don't, then you need to make those little changes that you would feel good, go for a
Yeah,
walk for 5 minutes a day, the littlest, tiniest changes that you can feel like you have control over that.
that's so
I
right.
feel like that's the best.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that, sis. Because I know for me, I'm not gonna lie to you. For me, it's the struggle of getting started. But once I get
Yeah.
started, like the other day, girl, it was so beautiful outside. I'm like, it feels good outside. It's autumn.
Mhm.
Why not
Yeah.
go? And
Take
I just,
advantage.
girl, yes, girl, I just had to go outside and just get the fresh air in. And I started walking, and I was like, I feel so much better that I got my ass up
Yeah,
and started
exactly.
walking.
That's why dopamine and serotonin, like, those chemicals are
Yes,
there for us to enjoy and to use, so, like, why are we
yes,
just laying in bed, But it's good to lay
exactly.
in bed too. Some days you just need a bed
Yeah,
rat, so it's, like, all about listening to your body, your intuition. I intuitively eat, so if I'm not hungry, I'm not gonna eat. Like, I don't eat, like, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you
yeah,
don't have to be on a specific schedule, and
yeah.
fasting was a really big deal for me as well. Um, you know Having that control of your body and letting it work without digesting all the time, because
Oh my
people just keep
God.
putting food and food and food, and then your body uses
Yes,
that energy to digest instead of, like, working on other things that you may need to work on. So
so
it's just we're
real.
all very interesting,
Yeah,
the
so real.
tools that we can use.
That is so true. And again, girl, I'm a work of we all are a work of
Oh,
progress,
yeah,
right?
for sure. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect. I
Yeah.
just munched down on pizza last night before I go to bed,
Girl,
so,
look, but we're learning, we're
that's
getting
what I
there.
needed. It's just it all equals out if you
It
intuitively
really
listen to yourself.
does.
And yeah.
Yes, it really does. It really does. And I know like mindful eating, I'm still learning that. And some of us are walking around with like food disorders and don't even know. I didn't even know I had one because I would binge when
Right.
I'm depressed. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
I
Just
would cook.
cover up those emotions the best you can, right?
Yes. So exactly, and with that, I knew I'm like, okay, something is wrong. I think
Mhm.
I need to go take a look at this. So therapy for me has been in spiritual work, because we're going to the root issue to
Yeah.
why am I overeating? You know,
Yeah.
why am I feeling these feelings? Because we got to get there so we can be able to do what we need to do. Because I
Mhm.
literally felt like I was eating myself to death.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's adding that
So,
extra layer of protection for me. I
mhm.
felt like I needed to protect myself from the outside
Yes,
world.
me
You
too.
know, I didn't want
Mhm.
people to look at me as like,
Yes,
but
yes,
once you start feeling yourself, you don't care. You know, you don't care what
yeah,
other people think. You don't care what they say. It's just you're living for you at this point. You're not living for anybody
yeah,
else. So
yeah.
that's the most freeing thing, you know.
So true. Yeah. I agree, sis. On your journey, what challenges or shadow moments did you have to face to step fully into your power as a healer and a channeler? And how did you turn that pain into purpose?
Whew.
Girl.
I mean, some shadow work, you know, I feel like I've had so many bad things happen to me. I always say, like, my life was a soap opera. Like, I
Mm,
never asked for this stuff, but I feel like I needed to go through all these things to be the person I am today, right?
absolutely.
It's like even just realizing that um, God puts you in these situations to learn and to be a warrior, you know, so you can go through and help other people with their troubles and worries. And
That's
um,
right.
I actually wrote a list of everything that I've been through, and I was thinking about posting it just because people wouldn't assume I've been through all the
Yeah.
things I
they
have.
don't- Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
I should have been dead like
Yeah.
plenty of times,
Yeah.
but I'm still here. I'm here for a purpose and a reason. So,
That's right, sis.
um,
That's right.
losing my son, you know, struggling with depression myself, and being homeless, and I mean, the list never
Yeah.
ends really. So it's like,
No,
if I'm
seriously.
able to rise above all this, anybody can. I'm not some
Yeah.
special soul, you know, but I'm here to help
Yeah.
and share my
Wow,
story.
sis. Wow. That's a lot. You should be writing a book. I know we talked about
I
that. You
know.
should definitely write a book.
I was thinking about writing an autobiography for sure.
Please, please. Yeah, I think you should, sis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. Okay, lastly, my love, what message or mantra would you share with other women in our body positive goddess community, right? Who are ready to
Yeah.
embrace their own magic and heal their bodies and trust their inner voice.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
So it was very interesting when you put me on Goddess of the Month, I think is Spotlight.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
same day I took the body what was it? Awakening the Goddess Within Radiant Soul Journey. And we learned
Yes.
about all the shadow goddesses that don't get a lot of attention because everybody, you know,
Mm,
Mary Magdalene and the, you know, the
mhm.
good ones, but there's so many shadow ones. And the one that I really got a kick out of was this is her in her
Okay.
little, can you see her? She doesn't have a horse leading her. She's
What
just
is
stuck
her
in her little
name?
She's just stuck on her little carriage with her little crows on top. She's
Oh,
not going anywhere. She's
wow.
just in all her grief and despair. Her name is
Yeah.
Duma Bodi, and she's
Okay,
the goddess
okay.
of disappointment, letting go. She's the crone of emptiness, solitude,
Mm,
loss, deep mourning, but also acceptance, transcending
mm,
outer appearances because it matters what's in the inside, not what's on the outside.
absolutely.
Freedom, compassion, and great wisdom. So I really loved her.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. You definitely related to that. I can relate
Yes,
to
I
that too.
did. Yes,
'Cause
because
we all been
we have to go through those despairing times
Yeah,
to get to the
we
light. You just have to, you know?
yeah, we do. We
So
do.
her mantra is Doom, Doom, Doomavati Swaha, and it means
Okay.
smoke, smoke, I salute the one made of smoke.
Okay. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, so there's so many
Yes.
goddesses that we can kind of, you know, look up to, and if you're into any, you know, witchy work, you can invoke them and they'll help you, you know.
Yeah.
They're to help.
Yeah, that's true. And don't
They're here to
forget
help
y'all, your
humanity.
ancestors. Yeah,
Exactly.
don't forget no anything if you scared to work with anything else, Work with your ancestors first.
Yes,
And then they
exactly,
will
and I did
yeah.
learn something that, once you start breaking those generational curses,
Mhm.
they're so freaking excited, and
Yes.
they will
Yes.
give you all of their talents and
Yes,
abilities, and
that
that's
is
why
so
I feel
true.
like I can channel better, and I'm a little psychic, and
Yeah,
the mediumship, and I'm working on all of this, but they
yeah,
are really on my side. They're like, "You're gonna do good with these things. You're not gonna go out there and be bad. Like, these goddesses are not bad,"
yes,
you
yeah.
know?
Right,
So,
right. Because some people they don't know, like it's you have to embrace your shadow self because we're not all good.
you know
Like
As long as
that's
you're on that 51% of good,
yes, exactly. Then we're all
then you're doing
right.
okay.
You just gotta know
But
when to
we are
turn it on and turn
all
it
love and
off.
light. Yeah,
Yes, we just gotta know when to turn it on and turn it off. We don't always have to
exactly.
react, and that's when the healing comes
Exactly.
in because that helps with
Yeah,
the reaction and nervous
yeah,
system and all that good stuff, but
yeah,
that
and
part.
as long as you're not harming anybody and you're
That's
not harming
right.
yourself, you
Yes.
know, you're not doing anything wrong.
Yeah,
A lot
absolutely.
of people live in these feelings of guilt and shame,
That's
and
true.
that's what we need to get out of.
That's
Y
true.
We're all here to learn. It's
That is
all
so
learning
true.
process.
Mhm. Okay, sis, look at you. Yes, I am here for I am
I love
here for
you.
this. I
Thank
love
you
you
for the
too,
work that
sis.
you do. You are amazing.
Thank you so much, girl. Because I know for me, girl, the deeper I go into my healing, the more I'll be able to do for the community. So that's
Exactly,
why I got to get
exactly.
Ashley together. I got to
Yes.
get me
Well,
together.
and, we're here to make each other strong.
That's
So whenever
right.
you need a shoulder to lean on, I'm here, and I know you're here for
Yes.
me. You've been
Ex-
here more than I'm gonna cry. You've
I'm
been
about to
here
cry. Please, my girl, my period on. Okay, wait.
you've been
Girl,
here more than, like, some people that I've had in my life for 15 years, so,
sis.
it doesn't matter the time. It matters, what your soul is and what you came here to do, so I just
Girl,
appreciate you.
I appreciate you. And it's only coming from the heart. And like I said, I'm only a reflection of you. So, yeah,
Yes, yes. That's very important for me to hear.
very important. Yes. Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank
I
you.
love you.
Love you too, sis. Girl, that was amazing and that was powerful. We gotta give some love to our sister, okay? She is the goddess of the month. Again, her name is what? Melissa who? Melissa Oaks. Yes,
Well,
ma'am.
so yes.
Thank you so
Yep.
much, my love, for showing up and speaking your truth and pouring into our
You're so
community. And
welcome.
thank you for reminding us that healing, motherhood, travel, body love, spirituality, it all connects back to one thing, honoring yourself as sacred. That's what we all
Yes.
need to do. So
Yes, we
before
are.
we close out, my love, how
Mhm.
can the people contact you?
I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. You can just, send me a message and let me know if you'd like a healing session. We can sit down together and kind of figure out life if you're stuck. I'm not about stagnancy, let's move, let's figure out what we need to do, what's our next step. So, but I've been stagnant myself, and that's when we need those sisters in our life to come
That's
and
right.
help us and show us the way and just feed us a little lifeline,
Yeah,
give us a little bone,
yeah,
and we're on our way. We're all
that's
healers,
right.
we're all teachers, we're all students. So I'm
That's
here
right.
if
At the same
anybody
time.
feels called.
Yeah. And what's the name of your IG?
Intuitive Moon Maiden 77.
Okay. Okay. And is that the same for Facebook as well?
Facebook is just Melissa Oaks.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it to all of my goddesses watching. Remember, your body is your temple. Your journey is definitely divine and your light is needed. So keep
Yes,
choosing
yes,
you. Keep choosing
yeah,
you. Keep
100%.
glowing. Exactly. And keep showing up as a masterpiece that you already are. Sis, do you have any last words for our community?
No, live every day like it's your last though too. Like, we don't know how much time we have left.
Damn.
So if you have something on your bucket list that you want to do, you better go do it.
Yes.
It's going to make you happy and you're not going to
That
regret it.
absolutely. That's so real, sis. All right, y'all. The goddess said it best. Until next time, y'all. Stay magical, stay grounded, and we love y'all hearts.
Heart. Love
Yes, yes,
you.
yeah. Love you too.